traditional versus tech monopolies. He's talking about equity. It tells you something about equity. To me, you know what it tells me about? Platform business models and modern monopolies. It's really over the past 30 years, particularly the past 20 years, that the platform business model has risen to a point of dominance. Buffett has invested in one modern monopoly, and that is Apple. It took him till about 2016 to do this. We have talked about it on the show. He has talked about it for years that, these new kind of tech business models that didn't make money, and he just didn't understand the business model. He alludes to that more today. And what's really interesting is listening to Buffett and Munger, kind of the epitome of who you would classify as a traditional incumbent. Very traditional enterprises are inside of Berkshire Hathaway, from everything from Burlington Northern, one of the largest, if not maybe the largest railroad in the United States, to See's Candies, who you'll see on the stage that they have, to a variety of other businesses that they own outright. And then they also invest and own shares in other businesses and things like that also. So let's jump in. What Buffett starts, what he talks about in the beginning, I'm going to kind of go in the reverse order, is first he puts up a list of here are the top 30 companies by market cap as of March 31st, 2021. Guess what? There's a lot of platforms on that list. And then what he does is he says, well, here is the list of the 20 largest companies by market cap in 1989.
What I would like you to do is look at that list for a minute or two, if you want to, and then make an estimate, make your own guess. How many of those companies are going to be on the list 30 years from now? Here they are, these powerhouses. And how many would you guess are going to be on the list? Well, it's not going to be all 20. It may not even be all 20 today or tomorrow. This was March 31st. But what would you guess? And think about that yourself. Would you put on 5, 8? Well, whatever it would be, I would now invite you to look at slide 2, or L2, which goes back a little more than 30 years, and look at the top 20 from 1989. And if you look at the top 20 from 1989, there's two things that should grab your interest, at least two. None of the 20 from 30 years ago are on the present list. None. Zero. There were then 6 U.S. companies on the list, and their names are familiar to you. We have General Electric, we have Exxon, we have IBM Corp. I mean, they're still around. Merck is down there at number. None made it to the list 30 years later, zero. And I would guess that very few of you, when I asked you to play the quiz a few minutes ago, would have put down zero. And I don't think it will be zero. But it is a reminder of what extraordinary things can happen.
Let's look at this list. He's talking about equity. It tells you something about equity. To me, you know what it tells me about? Platform business models and modern monopolies. Who's at the top of the list? Apple. Clearly a monopoly. Actually, Apple was just labeled a monopoly by the EU and Russia. Apple fined $12 million by Russian regulator over App Store monopoly abuse. EU rules Apple a monopoly. EU to charge Apple with anti-competitive behavior. And the charges relate to a complaint brought 2 years ago by Spotify. And Apple doing what? Vertically integrating, favoring its own apps, its own services, Apple Music, over a third party's, right? So what we say a million times on the show. When platforms become monopolistic, who do they take advantage of? It's not the consumer, it's the producer. In this case, Spotify and other app developers. So you can see, right? It's that vertical integration is a prime area where monopolies get into trouble. Platform monopolies get into trouble. It's what Microsoft got in trouble for in the 90s was favoring Internet Explorer over other third-party apps in the world of internet browsers, right? Let's go back to this. You got Apple at the top of the list, platform. Number 3, Microsoft. I mean, Saudi Aramco is basically Saudi Arabia. Buffett even makes the same joke. Amazon, platform. Alphabet, platform. Facebook, platform. Tencent, platform. Tesla, not a platform, but started by a guy who co-founded PayPal, and that's a platform. Alibaba, platform. Berkshire Hathaway, definitely not a platform. Taiwan Semiconductor, not a platform. Visa, platform in PLAT. All these companies are in PLAT that I've listed as platforms. Visa is actually one of the oldest platforms and platform monopolies. Visa and MasterCard, both in PLAT, both payment platform businesses. JP Morgan Chase, not a platform. Johnson, not a platform. Samsung Electronics, not a platform, but certainly has tried to become a platform. They tried to do their Tizen operating system. They tried to launch their own operating system to become a development platform play. They've tried multiple different platform initiatives. They've all failed so far, but they have certainly tried. This Muay Thai company, I didn't know what this thing was. I had to look it up. They make Baijiu, which it's a liquor company, and Baijiu is super famous and consumed a lot of in China. Walmart, not in PLAT, but certainly has a strong up-and-coming platform business with Walmart Marketplace. We have chronologued Walmart's journey for years on the show. So soon to be an official platform, but not platform yet, just because they have so much linear scale in other parts of the business, and they haven't fully disclosed how big Walmart Marketplace has gotten. But I would say certainly in the somewhat near future, Walmart will probably be in PLAT as they disclose more, as they hit certain milestones with Walmart Marketplace. But they're on the journey. MasterCard, platform. United Health, interesting. Insurance companies, you could kind of say there's some platform dynamics there. It's not a platform, but there are some platform similarities, but it's not a platform business. LVMH, not a platform. 7 of the top 10 are platform businesses. Not Tesla, although they could also do a platform play in the future, making a development platform out of the car. Would not rule out Tesla either. You got Saudi Aramco, Tesla, and Berkshire, not platforms. So 70% of the top 10 companies by market cap as of March 31st are platform businesses. Strike that, are modern monopolies. 9 of the 20 are platform businesses. And Tesla could be a platform eventually. Walmart already has a strong up-and-coming platform business, but it's not in PLAT yet. And Samsung has tried a myriad of times to become a platform and has failed, but I assume they will keep trying. So this to me is what's really interesting when you look at these top 20, is look at what the show is about, right? Traditional versus tech monopolies. It's really over the past 30 years, particularly the past 20 years, that the platform business model has risen to a point of dominance and become the dominant business model of the 21st century economy. I get that right? What it takes to dominate the 21st century economy. The platform business model. Hi, I'm Alex. Thanks for watching the show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, but even better, make sure to follow us on Odyssey, follow us on Rumble, and text us 203-646-5159. Text the word Monopoly. You'll be subscribed. You'll get updates about when we're going live, our latest videos, and we'll send you even a little goodie bag. And in the event that we all get banned from big tech, we'll still be connected.